It is said that forgiveness is one of the best things we can do, that letting go of grievances can only benefit us, and that resentment is more hurtful for those who feel them than anyone else. While this is generally true, forgiveness doesn't come easy to everyone, and some zodiac signs are far less likely to forgive than others. These are the zodiac signs ranked from the least to the most forgiving. Number 1. Taurus. Though they're represented by the bull, Taurus is a little like elephants in this respect. They do not forgive. They don't trust easily and will take years to build a solid friendship or romantic relationship, so they take betrayals particularly hard. Most Taurians won't look for revenge, but there's no going back once they've decided you're out of their life. If you cross them, you're dead to them. Number 2. Scorpio. Scorpio takes trust and loyalty very seriously, so when someone wrongs them, they're not going to be understanding about it. Anyone who hurts or betrays them or their loved ones has gained an enemy for life, and unlike other signs in this list, Scorpios pursue revenge. When angered, they're cold-hearted and inventive, and they'll stoop as low as they have to if that means payback. Number 3. Capricorn. Capricorns are perfectly capable of forgiving and maybe even give second chances, but they rarely do it out of the kindness of their hearts. If you've hurt them, betrayed their trust, or simply pissed them off beyond all logic, they'll take a far more business-like approach to interacting with you. They'll still keep you in their lives if there's something to gain from it. If you can't offer anything other than your friendship, they'll pass, since they know you're not a very good friend to begin with. Number 4. Libra. You'd think a sign known for its balanced approach to life would be more forgiving, but the truth is that Libra knows better than to forgive blindly. Let's be clear, Libra will forgive all kinds of transgressions, but only once. Betray them again and it's game over. Come to think of it, that's actually pretty balanced. They can't let the scales tip too much in one direction after all. Number 5. Virgo. Virgos forgive but don't forget, and they sure as hell won't let the other party forget either. They won't cut contact except for the most egregious situations, but even when they decide to keep you in their life, they'll bring back your transgression over and over again. Virgo's forgiveness is so petty, most people prefer not to deal with it, often choosing to cut ties after too many reminders of what they did wrong. Number 6. Leo. Leos have no problem forgiving, but you need to make a show of it. Saying, "I'm sorry," isn't going to cut it. They want you to grovel or prove that you actually feel bad about what you did. The more regretful you look and sound, the better. If you can do something to make up for whatever you did that upset them, then go for it. That'll speed up the process. If you can't, then you better learn how to cry on command. Number 7. Sagittarius. Sagittarians are practical people who either cut people out of their lives or give them second chances. Usually, what determines the decision they'll take is their level of closeness to you. If they barely know you, you're out. If you're a friend, then you get a second chance. Emphasis on a second chance, part of that sentence. Though Sagittarians are willing to forgive, their goodwill isn't endless. Number 8. Gemini. Geminis take a balanced approach to forgiveness, measuring the level of transgression and reacting accordingly. If you accidentally hurt their feelings, betrayed their trust without meaning to, and generally made a mistake, they'll be willing to forgive even more than once. If you hurt their feelings on purpose, broke their heart, or betrayed them seriously, then that's it. They're done with you for good. Number 9. Aries. Arians forgive easily because they just don't care. Seriously, they'll explode in rage for a moment, then they'll be back to their usual mellow selves. They have no time or energy for resentment, revenge, or any of that nonsense. They'll forgive friends, family, and even perfect strangers, not wanting to deal with more drama than strictly necessary, though this can also lead them to cut people out of their lives. It takes a lot to get there, though. Number 10. Aquarius. Aquarians forgive because they treasure their relationships, be them platonic or romantic. They don't want to give that up for a misunderstanding, and they're very likely to forgive if the offending party shows genuine regret. Even Aquarians have their limits, though, so you don't want to push them too far, but they'll usually stick around past the reasonable point. Number 11. Cancer. Cancers value their relationships above all else, so they're willing to put up with a crazy amount of drama and disrespect for their loved ones. They'll give as many chances as needed, even if they're entirely aware that they shouldn't or that they're being taken advantage of. No matter how impractical or downright painful, they refuse to be the reason why a relationship ends. Number 12. Pisces. Pisces are idealistic, who look at the world through rose-colored glasses and refuse to look at things as they are. When it comes to people, Pisces are almost obsessed with seeing only the best in them and will completely ignore all the bad, as if that makes it go away. They're way too forgiving, and others are more than willing to take advantage of this trait. Thank you for watching the video.